Good morning. It is January 5th, 2021. I'm so excited to say that we have finally reached the new year. I, like most of the population, am so ready to leave 2020 in the dust. It was, without a doubt, the worst year of my life for various reasons. If something could go wrong in 2020, it went wrong. And I know it was that way for a lot of people. I don't know if it's the end times or if something was in the air. I'm not sure. But if you follow my vlog, you will have noticed that I dropped off the face of the earth, basically. I had only just begun vlogging and my life fell apart and I just let everything fall to the wayside. I haven't written in ages. I'm barely keeping up with my social media for my author page, and obviously not doing any vlogging. Though I have started many vlogs throughout this time, something always inevitably came up, and the footage is now so old and non-relevant that I'll probably just delete it all. Going to start fresh today. It's a new year, hopefully a new beginning to get back into the swing of things. I desperately want to get back to writing and vlogging. I know I'm not really great at the vlogging thing, and as you can see, my camera quality still sucks, but I really was enjoying it before I stopped. It was just fun and something enjoyable to look back on, you know. So I'm going to try to get back into it, and hopefully some of you enjoy it as well. So yeah, here I am today. It's pretty early in the morning and I've got my coffee and my computer fired up, and I'm going to try to get back at it today, and trying to think of where to catch you up. I won't go into details as to why my life went to shit basically in 2020. I'll just say the majority of the disasters were of a personal nature. I'm still struggling. I'm still getting through it, and I'm seeing a therapist for the first time in my life, if that tells you anything. So yeah, it's been rough, but I'm surviving. I'm getting through it. One day at a time. Hopefully this year will bring much better things, much calmer things. So we'll see. Obviously there's not been much happening on the writing home front as far as my book sales. Strangely and surprisingly, they have remained pretty steady throughout this, which is really shocking to me. And by steady, I mean 1 to 2 sales a day, sometimes none at all. But I find that really interesting considering I have done no advertising whatsoever since all of this began, probably in February of 2020. Things started to just fall apart. And I essentially at that point stopped putting any effort into selling my books. So they've just been selling on their own. Obviously at 1 or 2 books a day, I'm not raking in the cash, but still I'm pretty happy about that considering the lack of effort that I've put into it. So with any luck, that's a good sign, and perhaps if I am able to really get cracking in 2021, things will really start to look up financially for my writing career. So we'll see. I have barely managed to keep up with my author newsletter. I've made some effort to create some new content for that, but even that's been a struggle, just finding the time and the mental energy and creativity. So that's also suffering my newsletter. I know I'm kind of jumping around all over the place here. A lot has been happening on the cat rescue home front. That has taken up a lot of my time over the past several months. If you've been following me on social media, you might have heard about some of this. But 2020 was a year of cat rescue for me. I've always done cat rescue, but it's always been more of occasional thing. Not this year. This year, it was like the cat gods decided every cat in need in our area was mine. Like I don't know. It was like sending all the needy cats my way. We currently have 28 cats, and I feel like the crazy cat lady. I know I've always been that, but I feel like I've reached that official title, and I can own it now, with 28 cats and counting, it seems. Um, I do have some plans to adopt out some of them, but most of them are, in my opinion, unadoptable because they are feral, or they're older. And if you've ever tried to find homes for cats, you know that older cats are very difficult to adopt out, at least in our area. You're even lucky to adopt out a kitten. It seems nobody's interested in adopting cats around here, so which is why I have 28. But my husband and I, several months ago, happened across some stray kittens in a parking lot in the nearby town that we do our shopping at. And what we originally thought was just a few kittens turned out to be, I think we brought home 10 on that trip, throughout that week. We kept live trapping them. I thought they were just scared kittens, but it turns out they were feral. If I had known that, I probably would have left them there and just made a plan to trap, spay, neuter, and release, because that is better for the feral population. There's this thing called, I believe it's called a vacuum effect, and if you remove feral cats from their colony, it will just encourage more feral cats to move in. So it's best to spay, neuter, and release and leave them in that area and just, contribute to preventing the rise of the population. But we didn't know that at the time. We just thought they were scared and we brought them all home. And it turned out they were really wild. They've been living in our garden shed, and we've gotten almost all of them spayed and neutered since then. I still have a few left that needs done. We have appointments coming up in the next weeks to get that done. Needless to say, it's been very expensive, very nerve-wracking, and the rescuing didn't stop there. After discovering those cats there, we soon learned that that area was a dumping ground. And so now we make regular trips there to feed the feral cats that we have not caught and trapped and neutered. We've been feeding them, and we've been rescuing any non-feral cats or kittens that get left there. We had a litter that we brought home of little ones that unfortunately turned out to be carrying a virus called panleukopenia, and it's my first experience with this virus, and it was so horrible. It wiped out the kittens and it spread through all of my cats because, admittedly, I was unprepared for it. I was lax in my virus protocols, I guess, at home. It was just a crazy year, and I could have been stricter. I could have kept them better contained. But the virus did spread. It made a lot of our cats sick, a lot of the new rescues sick, and we ultimately lost 3 cats, kittens, that is. Our older cats seemed to handle the virus much better, and a lot of them didn't even get sick, but a lot of them did. But it was really horrible. It's a horrible virus, and I'm now a much stronger advocate of vaccinating cats, promptly, not being slow and lazy like I was, and I will never make that mistake again. So, but where was I going with all that? Needless to say, we have a lot of cats and kittens right now that we are caring for, and also feeding feral cats that are still located at that shopping center. As soon as I get all of the current cats on our property spayed and neutered, my plan is to go in, trap, neuter, and release the cats that are at the parking lot and continue to manage that area make sure that any newcomers get spayed or neutered. If they're tame, try to adopt them out or just bring them home to add to our growing population of cats. So yeah, but it's kind of a mess. But I'm also glad to be able to help these cats whenever I can. Obviously, as an author of cat books, that's very important to me, and I'm very passionate about it. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. Already this morning, I've cleaned up cat vomit. So the fun never ends, and when you have so many cats to take care of, the fun just multiplies. So I'm definitely not hurting for things to do. Quite busy. I do have an appointment today to go talk to a local cat rescue who has agreed to help me out financially with spaying and neutering these cats. I'm still going to have to pay, but it's going to be greatly discounted. So I'm really looking forward to that. And working with her and their program to help adopt out and spay and neuter and things like that, because as it is now, all of this is coming out of my husband's and my pocket. As you know, if you've watched my vlogs, I don't make very much with my books, so it's been a bit of a financial strain as well. So I'm looking forward to talking with her and getting that set up, and hopefully making the whole cat rescue project a lot more manageable. So I'll probably be taking you along with me today as I go to do that and run errands and hopefully get some things done. Right now I'm going to get to work, and I have a giveaway to package up and mail out for my GEMS group. Courtney, if you're watching this, I'm going to package your giveaway this morning and get it out to you. Congratulations. So yeah, so let's get going, and I hope that no other disasters arise, and that I can actually complete a vlog and get back into this. So let's go. Did a bit of work at the cafe and had a yummy breakfast and some delicious coffee, my favorite things, food and caffeine and cats. And I got the phone call from the vet while I was in there, and both of the kittens did fine, and they're just resting now, and I can't pick them up until about 1 o'clock. So I'm going to drop off some recycles and then go do a bit of shopping and kill some time before I have to go pick them up. So you can come along for the ride. I've been running around this afternoon, doing some shopping, killing some time, waiting on the kittens, and they're ready to be picked up. So I'm heading there now, but first I wanted to stop off at the cat dumping ground location behind the shopping center and drop off food. Every time I come in, I try to drop off food. Well, I don't try, but I do drop off food. Hope they get it. I hope the possums and raccoons are not eating it first. I have no way of really knowing if the kitties are eating it. But I have spotted them in these particular areas behind the buildings, so I'm gonna stop and drop off food now before I go and pick up the kittens. So maybe I'll spot some of the cats today and see if they're looking okay, and if not, I'm just gonna leave the food and run. So this is the area I usually see most of the kitties. This is about where we caught the 10 kittens. The other side of the parking lot I just showed you is where I've seen the pregnant calico. Didn't see her today, but I left food and I'm about to pull up here and leave food for the other pregnant female that I usually see in this area. She's a little gray and white kitty, so maybe I'll spot her and hopefully she'll be able to see where I'm dropping the food and get it, and hopefully I don't spot any new additions to the bunch. So this is where these kitties are living, behind a desolate parking lot, behind some shopping centers with trash everywhere and unsavory characters walking about a lot of the time. So it's not a very good situation for these kitties. Well, I've dumped the food here and no sign of the kitty, so hopefully she will find it and get her belly full, at least tonight. So I just stopped by to drop off food to the pregnant mother kitties, and what do I see but another pregnant mother kitty. So this is the third one. I'm not sure if she's wild or friendly. You probably can't see her very well because my camera's unfocused, was zoomed in, but I'm gonna see if she'll let me pet her and go from there. Mama, come on now, baby. Come here, sweetheart. You want some food? Come on. Come on, cutie. As I'm trying to feed this black and white one, here comes the regular pregnant mama that I usually see. She's thinking about coming over and getting some dinner herself. It looks like she's no longer pregnant, so I'm assuming that she's had her kittens and they are somewhere in this area. Poor baby. She's really wild and never lets me get close. This little black one, though, might be a little tamer. I can't quite tell. Hello, sweetie. Come on out. She's still just not having it, though. So I got back in my car, and sure enough, here they both come out. Oh, look at that belly. Oh my goodness. It's such a shame, you guys. And I don't have my trap with me. Actually, I don't even think I have a regular carrier with me. Oh, hi, beautiful. And they're so skittish and wild. And I've tried multiple times to get this gray one to come to me, and she never will. I've tried to trap her, and she's so slippery. She never goes in the trap. But every time... Oh, hello. Hello. She's going to walk right under my car. Every time I come into town, which is only once or twice a week, unfortunately we live pretty far away, I bring food for them, so I know it's not ideal and it's not much, but it's the best I can do right now, and I hope to at some point catch, I guess, both of these guys. I was intending on catching just the gray one, but obviously now I will have to help this black and white one as well. So yeah, the adventures of a crazy cat lady slash author slash rescuer just always get more and more exciting. Yeah, so now I'm going to head back around to the other side of the lot where I also see the young calico, and I'm going to put some food out for her, and let's hope we don't see any new cats there tonight. Good morning. It is a very cold February morning here in Ohio, and I'm about to head out with the final feral kitten, who is now pretty much an adult cat, to get her spayed this morning. She makes the last of the parking lot kittens that we had brought home a few months ago to get spayed. There are still a lot of cats in there at the parking lot I need to rescue and spay and neuter, but that's going to have to be a while. It's been quite an expensive, stressful ordeal just getting these kittens taken care of. So just one small step at a time, right? We do what we can. So I'm very excited and relieved to finally be getting her done. After her, we only have two younger kittens that we've also rescued in this wild last few months that will need spayed and neutered at some point, but they're still pretty young, so we're gonna wait a while and let them grow before we worry about that. So, and I realized that this entire vlog is such a hodgepodge of clips and just everything piled together. It's very messy probably, so I hope to, after this vlog, get more organized and have a more cohesive recording schedule. So but hopefully you enjoy some of the stuff so far. And sorry I keep getting my finger in the shot there, but anyway, yeah, so I'm going to head out and take her to the vet, and I have quite a few errands to run today, and I'm going to bring you along with me. The last couple times I've tried that, I keep getting sidetracked or busy and I forget to record. So hopefully today I will remember to keep my phone out and get some hopefully interesting, footage, and bring you along with me as I go about the day. And hopefully at some point during this vlog, this long rambling vlog, I will include some actual author stuff, writing stuff, book stuff. So we'll see. Like I said, it's it's been a year, and 2021 is starting off pretty good, so I can't complain. But I'm still getting back into the swing of things, and I do apologize for the choppy mess that this vlog is, and I hope to do better in the next one. But anyway, without further ado, I have to get going because my clock on the dash tells me I'm already late, so I better get moving, and let's go get this kitty spayed and go run some errands. All right, success. The kitty has been dropped off at the vet, and she is awaiting her surgery, so I hope everything goes well, and hopefully my vet will call me here in just a little while and let me know how things went. So that's a relief. She's in the door and did not escape or nothing crazy happened, so that's good. So now I'm going to get started and go start running errands, so here we go. Alright, I have arrived at the post office for my second errand of the day. Dropped off kitty was one, and now I'm going to go ship some packages. I have 2 giveaway prizes to ship out. I recently ran a giveaway in my newsletter and in my reader group on Facebook, Gemma's Gems. So I'm going to ship out the prizes today and get them in the mail to their recipients, so I'm excited about that. And I just had to give a shout out to one of my favorite coffee places. I kind of hate giving props because it's like not earth friendly with the disposable plastic and styrofoam and everything, but I also like supporting local small business, and the Family Donut Shop in Londonderry, in my opinion, has like the best quote-unquote cheap coffee. It's not one of the trendy expensive coffee shops that I also love. It's just a little hole-in-the-wall donut shop, coffee shop that's been in our little town for like 500 years. It's been there forever, and their coffee for a large is $1.40. It's the cheapest coffee you can find, and other people might think it's awful. My husband thinks it's awful, but I think it smells like donuts. You know, it's a donut shop, so the coffee, it might be cheap junk coffee, but it smells like donuts without the calories of donuts, and I don't know, I just love it. It's one of my go-to comfort drinks these days, and it's a lot less pricey than the other fancy coffee shops, so I just had to give them a little shout out, and it's my pick-me-up for this morning, going to keep me going as I run around and get things done today. So anyway, off to the post office to get these packages out. Here we go. Okay, third errand down. I just dropped off all my recycles at the recycle bin, and now I think I'll have to check my my clock, but I think I have to head off to my dentist appointment at 11:30, but I'm not sure exactly what time it is yet. But I wanted to show you if they'll stay. But here at the recycling place, there's actually like a family of stray cats or whatever that live in the city building garage that's right next door. And when I first discovered them, naturally I was very concerned and thought, oh my, here's another batch of cats that I'm going to need to rescue and spay and neuter. But I actually ended up talking to one of the city workers who was here tending the recycle bins, and he said that they actually take care of them. They feed them and they get them spayed and neutered as they come in. Which was a great relief, and it made me feel great that there are other people out there looking out for stray cats, and they don't just see them as nuisance, especially when it comes to like city personnel, because I think a lot of times they have a low tolerance for strays. So that was great, and I'm going to try to zoom in on them to show you a couple of the kitties, because I see them setting out in front of the garage waiting for probably their breakfast. So hopefully I'll be able to zoom in and show you some video of them before we go. I'm not sure you guys can see them, but they're way over there by that big brown garage. You see one walking away there probably, but sitting there by the door. I'm sorry, my car is running, so the camera's jumping around a lot, but Anyway, yep, there are 2 stray kitties. Oh, I think that one is actually being on camera, so great. But anyway, these are a rarity for me, stray cats that I actually don't worry about because I know that somebody is already looking out for them. So I'm just happy to see them sitting there and looking like they're okay. So how cute, you guys. I count 3. I don't know if you can see that one sitting there at the corner, but there, I'm seeing 3. There's probably many more inside that garage. I've actually seen some people go in there and put food down, so I think they feed them and water them inside the garage there. But yeah, it looks like they're having a good time playing this morning. This little black and white one looks like a little troublemaker, peeking out there. Looks like he's going to attack something. Yep. Oh, how cute. Okay, time to get moving. Good afternoon or morning or night, wherever you are. It is now the beginning of March 2nd to be exact, and I've decided to wrap up this vlog. It has definitely turned out to be a compilation taped together of various footage over the last few months. I know in the beginning of the vlog I said that I was going to leave quite a bit of the footage out because it's outdated and it's just been sitting around collecting dust in my phone. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and just stick it all in there and compile it together because there's some really cute footage of cats. Hopefully you've enjoyed the vlog and it's not been too rambly and choppy. Hopefully the next vlog will be much more put together and structured and not quite so all over the place, as I'm now getting back into the swing of things after the craziness of 2020. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are having a great start to your spring. And I will touch quickly on the author side of things right now, because I don't think I've mentioned too much about that in this vlog. Of course, I'm not sure. I have so much footage yet to put together and edit that I'm not really sure what all I have. But as of right now, things are going okay on the author home front, looking up a little bit. So I will take progress where I can get it. My writing partner and I are endeavoring to take many courses this year on ads and newsletter productivity, things like that. And so far we've taken one course and I learned a lot. I'm currently running several Amazon ads for my books and they are profitable, not by much, but I'll take it. Hopefully I will continue to learn more and just snowball the effect, and things will really start to look up. So I will take even the smallest amount of profit when it comes to selling my books, so I'm not going to complain. And I guess that's about it as far as the status of things. I did get my taxes done, my author taxes. Well, not done, they're organized and ready to go, and by my calculations, I made a whopping $88 profit last year. So if that can put things in perspective for you about the income of a starving artist, so to speak, there's quite a few authors, I think, that make similar or even less money on their books. So yeah, but it's still an $88 profit. It's not in the negative like previous years, so I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be happy with it, and hopefully next year I will do much better. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up and close out this vlog, and hopefully a much more organized and more entertaining one will come next. So thank you for watching, and happy reading, and I hope you have a great March. Bye.